Hey, good evening, internets. It's me, DP Knudten, for a very brief, I think it's going to be a pretty short, Bookward Bound, my 301-day journey from I should really do this to done. And what is that done I'm talking about? I'm talking about the creation of a brand new book that's called Nonfiction Brand, Discover, Craft, and Communicate the Completely True, Completely You brand you already are. And that's what I'm here working on tonight because I'm doing it every single night for 301 consecutive days. In fact, tonight is number 215. That's right, 215 minus 2 because I was sick 2 nights and I couldn't come down here and work on the book. I have been coming down for, 215 but technically 213 consecutive days to work on my brand new book, which I'm going to be self-publishing on Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing platform. I'm going to be uploading brand new press-ready files on January 1st of 2021. I've been doing it ever since Friday, March 5th of 2020, and I continue to do it tonight even after the vice presidential debate, which I just had to check out before I came down to work on this. So I'm going to jump right in and figure out what I'm actually going to be working on tonight, which is kind of a good question. Last night, well, first of all, let me take you on over to Scrivener, the application I'm using to write this book, which looks a little something like this. Main window, that's where you write it. Over here, this is where you've got sections and all that stuff. Last night, I was doing some cleanup with some various things, and there was something I was thinking about writing about. Yeah, I think it was right here. Talking about, I've selected, but I've also taken the liberty. Well, that looks like it's not the only takeaway you're likely to find in each section. You'll find this feature okay, I've selected each one for a reason that should become readily apparent as you read their story, but I've also taken the liberty to share my personal takeaway in the form of what I call the nonfiction brand moral of so-and-so's story, of guest's story. While not the only takeaway you're likely to find in each section, you're likely to find and your mileage may vary. You'll find this feature along with reference to the nonfiction, I'm going to say nonfiction brand podcast episodes they appeared in at the end of the end of each section. I hope you'll find all of them interesting and want to learn more about and hear more from each guest, each featured each guest more about and hear more from each guest by checking out their specific episodes of the podcast, because there's no better way no better narrator of someone's completely true story than the person themselves. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, and this is a major section. Yeah, definitely make that a chapter title. This needs to be a chapter title too. But the rest of these, I think they need to be like a different heading style, which I'm going to have to change in Word, because here's the deal. I'm writing the book in Scrivener, but I'm going to have to finish the formatting in Microsoft Word, because Scrivener doesn't do some things I needed to do, like automatic table of contents, things like that, that Word can actually do pretty efficiently. And also the final formatting, making sure all the fiddly little stuff I want to do with fonts and sizes and styles and placement of images on a page, I want to have more control over that than Scrivener affords. So you have to think of Scrivener as kind of a great manuscripting tool, but then you got to kick it over to something else to do the fine finish carpentry, if you will, of the book and get it ready for delivery in the form of press-ready PDF files to Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing platform. So I'm actually taking all of October and all of November to finish the actual content of the book, the written words, the keystrokes, find the images, do all that stuff. And then December is going to be dedicated to focusing on the final formatting of the book, making sure everything really looks great. I'll probably also be uploading some, call them pre-press ready files, so that I can get an actual hard copy, proof copy to go through, because, you know, you can do whatever you want as a digital file. Until that thing is printed on paper, you can never really tell what the book is going to look like. So the good news is that Kindle's direct publishing platform does allow you to upload files and then buy some proof copies for pretty darn cheap. I think maybe, I don't know, less than $5 a copy. You can only get a few of them, though. You know, it's not like you can buy 5 proof copies. You can only buy like 2 or something. But it allows you to buy one, go through it, really fine-tooth comb it, and get out the sandpaper so you can look at the things you really need to change and fix. And then you can upload a new press-ready PDF file that is fully blessed for inclusion on Amazon's website. And, you know, then you can order as many books that are finally published for yourself. And actually, it's pretty affordable. The cost per book, generally, if you have a, let's say, a 250-page, 6-inch wide by 9-inch high book, that'll probably be about $2.50 a copy-ish. And if you're having them shipped to your house, typically it goes up to about $5, maybe $4.75 a copy. So that's one of the reasons I price my book at $20.95. I can, well, actually, is it priced at 20 or 24? I think I price it at, yeah, 21. No, that's not, that's a proof copy. It doesn't matter, but I price it so that I can get like $15 per book as a royalty. That's a whole lot better than you would if you went through a traditional publisher. So anyway, as I say, this is going to be a very short episode tonight because I got a late start due to the vice presidential debates. I think there was one obvious winner to those debates, and that was the fly on Mike Pence's head. I think he was the most popular person on the stage. Or she. It could have been a she. I don't know. But anyway, enough about that, and enough for me tonight, because it's time for me to say goodbye to all our family. MICKEYMOUSE. No, it's actually time for DP Knudten to say goodnight, because I'll be back here tomorrow night working on the book, moving it forward in one way or another. And that's it. I'll see you tomorrow night. And until then, theme music, take us on out.